back to the mat. Today you have a posture workout. So we're gonna stretch out the chest. We're gonna also strengthen the back. This is meant to really open everything up so that you have that perfect posture. You can do this while you are watching TV. You can do it at your desk. There will be a portion on the ground as well. But I want you to start seated in a comfortable position. You can have your legs crossed or you can have your knees bent, sitting back on your heels, whatever you are comfortable with. You're gonna take those fingertips behind your head nice and light. I want you to intertwine them just a little bit behind your head. Open up those elbows, pushing back as much as you can, and then pull yourself forward, elbows touching in front. Exhale, open everything up. Inhale, in front. Make sure you're not pressing on that neck. You're just keeping those fingers behind your head, really starting to open up through your chest and upper back. 2 more. Last one. Bringing those arms into what's going to look like a goalpost. I want you to bring your fingertips up overhead, keep your elbows in line, and then pull them back like you are tucking them behind your back. Reaching up, elbows stay bent, and then pulling everything back. Think about your chest being tall and forward during each exercise today. Bringing them back to that goalpost position. You're going to extend them up, but this time as you come around, I want you to rotate so that your palms are facing the back of the body. You're going to bring them up overhead, palms forward, elbows come out, and then rotate, thumbs together, fingers reaching towards the back behind you. You should really feel this stretch in your shoulders. If you have a little bit more of a rounded shoulder, you might also feel the tension in your elbow, especially as you rotate. Three more. Two. One. Beautiful. Coming into a tabletop position, we're going to go into some cat-cow, dropping your spine down, looking up towards the ceiling, and then rounding, dropping your head down. Rotate between these two at a pace that feels comfortable for you. One more. Finding that neutral spine, untuck those toes so the top of the foot is nice and flat. Keep your right arm nice and strong under your shoulder. We're going to bring that left fingertip behind your head, elbow out nice and wide. I want you to focus on keeping your hips and your shoulders squared off. You're going to press into that hand as you rotate your torso open with your hips still squared off. You're going to rotate back in towards your stabilizing elbow, really pressing through the ground and rotating back open. One more. Go ahead and release that hand. Same thing on the other side. Really keeping your hips squared off towards the ground and just rotating through that upper torso. Two more. Bring that arm down slowly. Extend those feet and glutes back into child's pose. Keep those arms lifted off of the ground as much as possible. Really stretch through that back, elongating your spine. You should feel a nice stretch in your lats, starting from the armpit all the way down that side body. Take some deep breaths here. Relax your elbows and your shoulders down from your ears. One more deep breath. Set your head down on the mat. Take those arms, bend at the elbows, and bring your hands towards you in prayer. You're going to extend them down towards the mat and then tuck them back towards you. This is going to be a nice stretch that you're going to feel in the center of your back. Really keep your elbows connected to the ground. Press them into the mat as much as possible. Keep those hands together. The more that you can bend at the elbows, the more that you're going to feel this stretch in the center of your back. This is really getting deep into those lats, but also stretching the trapezius muscle that looks like a diamond. Neck, diamond shape down towards the middle of the back. One more. Extend those arms back out in child's pose. Roll yourself forward. Legs are staying straight. Up into a cobra position. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can alternate extending back in child's pose and rolling forward, or you can just hold it here. Roll your shoulders down and back. Slowly lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Come onto your forearms and lift your torso nice and tall. Roll your shoulders down and back. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down onto your stomach. Extend those arms back behind you. I'm going to have you lift your torso off of the mat. Belly button is pulled in. Extend those arms like somebody is pulling them towards your feet. Lift your shoulders down and back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest. Clasp your hands behind your back. Same thing. Lift up. Really open through that chest. Belly button is lifted off of the mat as well. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest. I want you to extend your right arm nice and long. You're going to tuck that shoulder into the ground. Your left hand is going to be next to your breast. You're going to take your left leg, you're going to lift it off the ground, and you're going to bend that leg over the right, twisting in to that right chest. Breathe into this. That arm is nice and long. Really opening up that chest, stretching out those pectoral muscles. Good, release back to center. Nice and slow. Extend that left arm out. Tuck that right hand next to your chest. Roll your shoulder down and back. Bring that leg up and over. Stretching out that pec. Bring yourself back to center. Nice and slow. Extend those arms right next to your chest, all the way up, back into that cobra position. Take those legs, bend them in towards you, and extend them back out. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly push yourself into a comfortable seated position. You can be sitting back on your heels or you can be crossed again. Roll your shoulders down and back, opening up that chest one more time. 2 more rolls here. We're going to take those hands, clasp them behind you, open up your chest again. Drop your ear to one side. Tuck your chin to your center chest. And drop your ear over to the other side. Good. Relax those arms down by your side. Feel free to take any additional time to stretch out. Thank you for joining me for this posture workout, and I will see you again tomorrow right here on the mat.